front. Alright. That's a good crew. You know what game I want to stream? Body Harvest. Rejoice, Presidente! Huh? You want to know how to make a dojin? You really sign up for ServantFes without even knowing that? Man, that's either really brave or really reckless. Reminds me how bad last year's Halloween got. Yeah, okay. It's okay with me. I like a little recklessness. Yeah, haven't I seen this before? As a fellow anti-hero sorts, off your word of advice. I don't know what sort of story you're looking to draw, but you can't just go right to a printer with a draft. First, you need to actually make an appointment to see the printer. Okay, so are we making an appointment to see the printer? You already seen this bit, so let's just go ahead and hit the old skip button, shall we? You already showed me the bit that was skip. Now you're gonna show me the secret extra. Oh crap, I just remembered. Guys, hold up. Hold up! What is it, Alter? We're just headed to the printer now. Did you forget something? Remember how we couldn't find the owner there last time? I doubt it'll be any different now. We'll have better luck finding him if we split up and search the city. That's your solution? We never did meet him, did we? Alright, why don't we try talking to the other servants who are in clubs of their own? Or Elizabeth. Or maybe just schedule an appointment? Make a phone call? Only they can point us in the right direction. Okay, sounds good. Oh my god, it's my love. Let's start with that servant who's skipping down the street. I don't think that'd be a very good use of our time. Huh? Why? If he ever knew, he's probably forgotten. Oh, is someone there? Aloha! What can this man of the sea do for you tonight? Man of the sea? What else would you call a sailor? Whatever. You wouldn't happen to know where we can find the owner of the printing place, would you? No clue! Why am I not surprised? Question mark. Oh, but I do know a couple of big shots, and isn't that what any company owner would be? I suppose that's true. The owner and I went to get a job with them, but you roped Daon into your freaking shit. I already know all I need to thanks to my clairvoyance. You're a walking trouble factory. If I were to hire you, I would have nothing to gain and everything to lose. I have no need for a talking stick of dynamite apt to light his own fuse, but you, capable-looking maid, are a different story. You should make a perfect bodyguard. Thank you, sir. I promise I will serve you faithfully. I want that Daon. Sorry, Stoffel. Nothing I could do. Can you believe that? Sounds about right to me. You're a meanie, master. So thanks to that, I'm now homeless and jobless in Luluhawa. Good thing I'm an expert camper. Hey, I'm still trying to find a job, so it's not like I'm a total loser. So where are we going to find this big shot? At this time of night, probably at the hotel. Oh yeah, he runs the hotel too. Did I mention that? The hotel, does that mean we've got to go back to where we started? This sucks. Thanks for your help, Astolfo. You're my favorite servant. No problemo. And I don't even have you, which pisses me off. Come on, let's go already. I want to get an MP5 with Astolfo. May I ask if there's a problem? Is this hotel's owner here? Oh yes, he just returned not too long ago. I believe you'll find him out on the beach if you wish to speak with him. Although... Alright, let's move. Oh boy. Hopefully that will work out. You decided not to bother because it'd be too much of a pain in the ass, didn't you? Of course not. I simply have many more things I need to attend to first, given my duties as hotel manager. Speaking of which, I need to be a little more polite to our guests. Never mind me, what happened to the new porter you were supposed to hire? Ah yes, I believe he should be here any moment now. Is it Astolfo? I'm here about the job posting. You get right the hell out. What did I do? That must be the owner over there. Seems that way, especially since that Daon's person here. I don't know how to say that, but I like Daon. Maybe he's his secretary or something. Okay, show of hands. Who else here thinks they've seen that mop of blonde hair on the owner guy's head before? It's Gilgamesh, isn't it? Yes, I certainly have. We just gotta hope he's willing to hear us out. Caster Gilgamesh? Caster Gilgamesh? As I thought, I have no recollection whatsoever. And if looking at this Paradisical... What? Paradisical... Siacle? I don't think that... Is that a real word? Let's go with... Sure, I guess. Paradisiacal ocean is not enough to stir my memory. That must mean I cannot. Oh yes, I'm sure it does. Now if you could just sign these papers for me, please. Hold it right there. As a second secretary of the staff, I cannot overlook this. This investment opportunity is preposterous. But just think of the profit. Once you buy out an entire floor of a famous hotel, you can use it as a summer home once a year. And the rest of the time, you rent it back to me, to the hotel, for a safe, secure, low-risk ROI, return on investment. I'm sure the risk is very low for you, especially since this has you covering 1% of the investment costs and the boss covering the other 99%. And if that weren't bad enough, it has you as the primary beneficiary. Very well, request granted. There you go, signed and sealed. What? Wait, really? Don't you want to think it over at least a little? Worry not, my beautiful maid knight. My pool of riches is as boundless as the sea. I cannot deplete it in 1,000 lifetimes. It is the privilege, nay, the right of one so rich to see how others spend such wealth. Think of it this way. It's definitely Gilgamesh. Opportunity to determine my new business partner's deviousness. Deviousness? Me? It's embarrassing to hear you just come out and say it. At any rate, my identity crisis comes first and foremost. Until I know who I am, nothing else matters. Excuse me. Who are you? I am a man of wealth who has lost his memory due to reasons. For the moment, you may call me Gorgeous P. I am just another filthy rich billionaire, the sort you just find about any old place. I don't believe I would have any association with ordinary tourists like yourselves. It's plain as the head your Gilgam... Silence! Hold your tongue, rat man. I'll permit no one to restore my memories. No one. I and I alone will do that. So you are to remain silent, regardless of what you may know. Is that clear? Yeah, whatever you say. We're just commoners after all. Who are we to object? I don't give a rip about your memories. I just want to know if you own the local printer. Ah yes, that he does. Gorgeous Printing Incorporated is ready and waiting to turn your final draft into a professional publication the day of the con, 5 minutes before the con begins, or even right after. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Moolah, Mr. P's mysterious yet beautiful secretary. Oh, I wouldn't say that. It might be true, but I wouldn't say it. So I can kind of understand same-day printing before the con opens, but how can you offer to print after the con's already begun? It's simple. We send our printer into void space, invert cause and effect, and finish the printing the moment you finish your final draft. That way, once you're ready to send to the printer, you don't even have to. It's our new landmark printing service. That's beyond amazing. Why, thank you. Amnesia or not, there's nothing my money and I cannot do. However, there are, of course, some conditions that must be met in order to use this extra special service. Conditions? What, like pay you a metric shit ton of BB bucks or something? Payment is a given. I'm running a business, not a charity, but before we make a deal, you must prove you are trustworthy. By risking your lives! Now, prepare yourselves, up-and-coming club members. For what exactly? Now that the servants have assembled here on this moonlit beach, what else is there to do but fight? I apologize on behalf of my employer. But you must understand, printing a book on the day of the con is a fairly difficult endeavor for us. It is not simply a matter of being able to afford it. We want to print books into which the creators have poured their heart and souls. That is why we want you to show us how strong your resolve is. Are you prepared to do that? I still don't know. I think Daeon's a guy. If he's hanging out with the Stolfo. Which is a shame, because I liked not knowing. What do you think? We accept. We were going to have to negotiate with the printer eventually anyway. So let's show them just how serious we are about this. Bring it, you bourgeois punks! Or... bourgeois? Bourgeois? Is that what it is? You bourgeois punks? That might be it. I've always... every time I've seen that word, I've gone bourgeois, but it might be bourgeois. Bourgeois punks. It's not... fuck you for whoever spelt it that way and pronounces it that way. Like, why? Who invented that word and made it get pronounced like that? Alright, I'll let you guys focus on the saber yourselves. She's gonna end up making us focus her anyway, so I might as well have my writer handle this. I like that she didn't have to go through a servant change. It's just a wardrobe change. I like that look though. Perfect. Just she lives, which she won't, he won't, it. Chevalier definitely acts more feminine than Astolfo does. So, you know, I'm cool with it. Huh. Well, let's just follow up with killing another one of them. We might actually win this round. Your secretaries are worthy. I thought that fighting you might help me remember something since your lot seemed vaguely familiar, but it would seem not. Well, no matter. It was an enjoyable warm-up nonetheless. Very well, I now understand just how dedicated you are to your work. It does seem that the key creative figure among you is still harboring some delusions, but that is no less valid Okay, so suffer for your art, fight for your art. Mongrels though you may be, no doubt you can still produce something beautiful if you master what talents you have. I hereby grant you permission to make use of my printing facilities. Now, Dayon, let us be on our way. Today we're having dinner at the Ritz Penthouse. Last thing. Very well, what is it? What does the P stand for? Dunderhead, what else could it possibly stand for? It stands for President, the most important person in all of Luluhawa. Okay, let's get going, Mr. President. Oh, by the way, I have another proposition for a new factory I was hoping you could take a look at. Very well, build it. Just make sure to produce a special line of product just for me. Yay! Oh no, not another scam. Get back here, you. Excuse me, everyone, but I need to get going. Good luck with your dojin.